I'd have to evaluate my curve and see how many gold cards I actually have to run 10th metal. Because I've been trying to run 10th metal, but every time I run it, it just sits in my hand as a dead card, and then I lose. I have never had a gold card line up with 10th metal in the mid game. Somebody's playing Black Adam Green Arrow. Interesting. We got Aquaman, Throne of Atlantis, Antiope Dual Force. Oh man, this is a pretty greedy keep, but I feel like we could almost get away with it. We'll keep Aquaman, and we'll throw away Dual Force. We want more sea creatures. Maybe we do have a lot of gold cards in this deck. Somebody's going to run the numbers and figure out the exact right ratio for if you have this many gold cards, then it becomes mathematically correct to run 10th metal. Oh, I go first. Okay. We'll play Antiope in front of Aquaman. We want to be a lot more precious with Aquaman, I think, in this deck. Wonder Woman is kind of just here to mix things up and provide some utility. Ah, I see. When you're going first, you don't get a charge. Deploy. Identify the card in your opponent's deck from 3 suspects. If you solve the case, draw a card. Oh man, it could be anything. And I guess this symbol up here means that it's my opponent making a decision. It doesn't actually show 3 cards out of my deck, like, come up into play for them to pick one and see whether or not they got it. They could juice that a little bit more. And it looks like they failed. So we're on bronze. Nothing playable. Very sad. So Detective Chimp has evade. And what that does is the first time it's attacked, it negates that attack. So we aren't going to even work on the chimp. We're just going to hit Green Arrow and end our turn. Yeah, we finally went through the single-player content to get that Aquaman card, so now we can play our Aquaman deck. We're playing it mono-red, but I think that Aquaman Green Lanterns could also be pretty cool. Especially with, like, Trevor and Dual Force to get extra charges. Could really help with spamming and using our powers. My opponent's deck looks very slow, though, so we'll see. I think optimally you want to have maybe at least 2 bronze cards in your opening hand, and then everything else is fair game. Next turn, we're going to be on 1 silver, 1 bronze. So we can play Queen Hippolyta. And then Wonder Woman's power is also going to be online. Sacrifice a friendly recruit to KO an enemy recruit. So Antiope has Aura. And what Aura does is it negates the effect of your opponent's next action or ability that would affect this unit. So Antiope just completely tanked that Ritual Banishing. For those of you who are familiar with that card from Duelist. Or, what's the card in Legends of Runeterra to kill an enemy? I think it's Crumble. Crumble, yeah. So, we've got 1 silver, 1 bronze. I guess I could just play Queen Hippolyta. Because then she buffs Antiope to be a 4/4. Then I use Wonder Woman's power to give +1 HP to both of these. So they become 4/5s. And then Wonder Woman can hit for 4. The next turn, I'm on silver. So I can play Throne of Atlantis, and then use my second resource to play whatever sea creature I get, and then use Aquaman's ability to summon another sea creature, and both of them will get +1/+1. And Queen Hippolyta also has Aura, so again, Spell Shield. The next time this character would be affected by an enemy's ability or action, it isn't. I like the symbol here as well. Connor Hawk gets +1 attack for each action in your hand. So my opponent got 3 + 3, so there's 3 actions in their hand. Prometheus has Guard, so front row characters with Guard protect all other friendly characters, so I have to beat down on this first. So first things first, let's play Throne of Atlantis. Yeah, Amazonians, like their tribe, is that they all have Aura. And then for Kryptonians, they're like kind of shared synergy is that they all have shield, aka, you know, divine shield, like / barrier. That it's like a shared synergy that they have, but it's not like a marker yet. Definitely something they should add in the future. Amazon and or Themyscira, Themysciran, and then Kryptonian. So we can play Storm the Seahorse. Your Aquaman leader is invincible. and has +3 attack. And then, when I use Aquaman's power, he gains 3 more attack this turn to go up to 6, summons a sea creature, so then I can use Aquaman to one-shot their, Actually, I think it's better to do this. We attack, and use Aquaman to slam into this 4/6. Yep, and my opponent concedes. Let's go. I mean, like I said, this game is pretty snowbally. Based on what I've seen, I can't tell if Clark Kent is a good card or not. I'm not sure either. Oh man, they're playing Superman Wonder Woman. It's so good because, like, if you're going second, you do Clark Kent Crypto, and then you get like an, what is it, an 8/8 or something? All right, let's show them, chat. We're going second. We get to do Clark Kent Guard, so that they have to attack Bebo to protect Clark Kent. We're gonna show them. We'll see. We'll see if my opponent has the appropriate amount of tempo here. Big red numbers. I theoretically win, right? Because my sea creatures have infinite scaling. So we play, oh, we start with bronze. So we don't want to play Clark Kent here, right? We do, actually. We can play Clark Kent safely because they're literally playing red. And they don't have a way to actually remove this. Unless they have a buff for Jimmy Olsen. They would need to be running the +3/+3. I believe it's called Super Strength in order to win. Yeah, so we'll just play Wildcat this turn. And then wait for our bronze for Beepo and Bibbo Babowski. Bibbo Babowski. And then into Clark Kent. So we'll do Wildcat. And we'll play Bibbo with Guard, yeah, to have extra protection. Just play Clark Kent. No way. No way. Y'all are crazy. Look, they get 1 charge, so they could have Trevor to charge Wonder Woman to hit Clark, or they could have Super Strength to buff Jimmy Olsen to hit Clark. So we play Wildcat in the center. We play Clark Kent behind Wildcat, and then we play Bibbo. And my opponent would need to have... Oh, there it is. See, they had the mace. See? Y'all tried to risk it for the biscuit, but we need Clark Kent to pop here. We've got Wonder Woman coming up to punch Bibbo. What are your thoughts on the game so far? I really like the promise of this game for sure. I love how spicy and high-powered the base set is, and I can't wait to see more explorations as, you know, players stop getting bombed by Batman. So we're going to... Do you actually want to protect Wonder Woman? Yeah, we'll protect Wonder Woman because she took damage. She's about to take more damage. Our board gets plus thingies. We can attack. We'll clear Jimmy Olsen. Oh yeah, he's got shield. We have to damage him first. We maybe could have hit Superman there if I wanted to be really cheeky. But now we've got Giga protected Clark Kent. Let's go. So my opponent can do Wonder Woman to punch Bibbo. Oh, they're just going to play Lobo here. So no hammer throw to get through Wildcat. So in order for Lobo's effect to work, the unit that gets marked has to be KO'd by Lobo. So if that went on, they should have attacked first. I don't know. Like if his bounty went on Bibbo, then it wouldn't have worked. They can't kill Clark. Here we go. We got Superman. We got an 8/8 now. Now we've got Aquaman and Hammer Throw. So Hammer Throw lets us kill Lobo because it deals 8. So we're just going to do that right now. And then I'm going to use Aquaman's ability, we summon a sea creature. And we're just going to hit Superman. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. It'd be cool if they made a Swamp Thing leader that supports green. And there's a lot of recruits, right, that can eventually be made into leaders, so that is exciting. The hype is going to be real every time they announce, like, new leaders. Because with each leader having a unique power that doesn't have to be balanced around needing to cost the same as every other power, they can add a lot of unique spins to gameplay and additional synergies and stuff. So that's very exciting. General Zod and Captain Boomerang leader is coming. Ooh. Oh god, Superman coming in with the big hit. Wonder Woman has been undefended like this whole time. Alright, they're clearing my board. Superman can deal 7 here to set up to clear. Actually, my Superman has shield. So if he hits this Superman, it's a big waste of this 7. I think you go face on the Wonder Woman. Yeah. That's probably your best option there. Next turn, we're going to be on gold. So we're going to play Steel and Hippolyta. And then we'll use Wonder Woman's ability to give +1 HP. Our Superman clears their Steel. And then my Wonder Woman can clear their Trevor. Actually, I'm just going to hit their Superman with Wonder Woman, because I'm going to try to keep her healthy. And these are too shrimpy for me to for it to matter. They're doing a special creator beta this weekend where the servers are open for a few hours a day. And then next week, we've got like another beta coming. But I've got a key for you if you want to try it. I got you, homie. And hopefully the servers will be open all day and not just a few hours a day. So it's like way earlier than I normally stream in order for me to play in this beta. Yikes. Wait, how did you get so big? Super size? Punished. Punished for not removing Steve Trevor when I had the chance. Their Superman is undefended, though. So I'm gonna KO Superman. Truth and justice. Aquaman has +2 for each of your sea creatures. Summon a sea creature. I have to just knock out their Superman, right? Like, we can't play around. We'll summon Aquaman here. And I'll play Throne of Atlantis to get 2 sea creatures. And then I'll use my Superman and Hippolyta to KO. So now my Wonder Woman is protected for 1 more turn. And my Aquaman can go down to their Trevor. And they have to choose, right? Do I clear Aquaman or do I use both of my units to clear their Superman? They have their Wonder Woman power coming up. And then next turn, if they knock out Wonder Woman, then that's what I'm talking about. Like, the utility that Wonder Woman offers to this deck for just like an HP buff to maintain board control and being able to hit for 4 damage. Clark carried you this game? Absolutely. We played it correctly, though. We played it very safe in order to get Clark Kent to activate. And so the way this game works, for those of you who are unfamiliar, when you have a unit in front of another one like this, frontline, backline, you can't attack this unit until the thing in front of it has been removed. And then there's cards like that have the Hunter keyword that do let you attack back row things. So we'll see what my opponent opts to do here. Yep, so Trevor clears Aquaman so he doesn't snowball. And then they clear my Wonder Woman. All right. Time to get spicy, chat. Sheesh. All right, so we've got Aquaman, Sea Creature. What I'm going to do is I think I do Sea Creature, then Truth and Justice. Because it's an AoE +2. It's +2/+2. It says give your character, so I think it gives Aquaman extra attack as well. Use Aquaman's ability. He gets +3 attack this turn, summons a sea creature. My sea creatures everywhere get +1/+1. Giant anglerfish. Give your recruits with 5 power or more +1/+1. And that's at the end of the turn. So now I have 2 anglerfish giving my recruits +2/+2 at the end of the turn. And then I play Truth and Justice in order to AoE buff my board +2/+2. And also that buffs Aquaman up to 5 power. So now I'm going to use Hippolyta to KO Jimmy, and then Superman and Aquaman just smork the hell out of Wonder Woman. Mono red? Big stat buff? Okay, we haven't played against Batman yet, so we'll see if this deck even is real if we don't play against Batman.